How y'all doing? Welcome to Her Fruity Fro. My name is Tamara O. And on today's video, hey, check the rhymes. Hey. I'm going to be showing you guys how I lay and slay my wigs. So this is my wig, Latasha, I think her name is. And I've had her for like a year now. What I do is, so you can see the clips here. There's one to the left, right, and then below. She is big head friendly, and there's the lace, which I have cut almost right to the hairline. She's quite dense, and what I love about her is she actually originally came as if she was like a silk press. That's my my spray bottle that I'm going to use to spray down my natural hair with some water. And obviously my 4C hair is cornrowed. But yeah, so Latasha came as a almost like a silk pressed, wand curled, or like body curled style, right? And over the course of the year that I've had her, the good thing that I've enjoyed about her is, oh, let me show you my edge control real quick. Okay, so this is my African Pride braid lock and twist gel, which I use as my edge control. It's got castor oil in it. That's what it looks like. And I'm gonna be slaying it with my toothbrush. So I'm also gonna show you guys the holding spray that I use. This is my extra hold Tresemme hairspray that I use to hold my edges down. And then I'm gonna use a toothbrush to go ahead and lay the edges and swoop them and everything. So what I was saying about the wig, Latasha, is, there's my toothbrush. I like to, what I did, because I bought her a couple of times, right? And she usually lasts like a few months to a year with me. What I like to do with her is, even though she comes with these beautiful body curls, she is by Sensational, by the way, and I've linked her in the description box. So she comes with these beautiful body curls. What I like to do is just brush her out over time, because like she starts to mimic the texture of my natural hair, as if she's blown out, as if my natural hair is blown out, right? And almost like silk pressed, blown out, and like had a silk press and is just kind of sat in that silk press for a few days. You'll see me throughout this video, throughout the course of the video, just kind of moving around, because I'm trying to keep my mirror light on. The mirror light has a motion sensor, so I have that like main bathroom light, but in addition to that I have like light on my mirror that I do my makeup with, and that has a motion sensor, so that's why I keep needing to move around like a silly person. So I'm swooping these edges down, honey, and just trying to get them laid and slayed. One other thing that you'll notice that I do is, there's me, I'm gonna move again to keep the light on. Yeah, doing a matrix move real quick. So what I do is I lay the edges down with the edge control and the toothbrush first, and then I go back over and I spray them down with my hairspray, with the holding spray. So what a good tip is, what you can do is, after I do my routine for my face, right? Like, I didn't picture this, but I start with obviously washing my face, motion sensor, and then doing my my routine with my hyaluronic acid serum, right? And then my primer. What I do next is I typically will put all my makeup on, and then I will finish laying my wigs and everything, my wig, whatever the wig is for that day, finish doing the edge control, finish doing all of that, right? And like lay the actual wig down, and just be done with the whole routine. Then I will take some of my holding spray and just spray it over not only my edges and my hair, but over my face too, because that low-key helps my makeup stay in place. I know, right? Like, weird tip, but I would only do that only after like you have your primer, your serum, your sunscreen. So my primer has a sunscreen in it. And everything that I'm using, I'm linking down below in the description box. By the way, if you haven't done so already, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm also on TikTok, so check me out there. I'm new to the game, but I'm hip. I promise. Okay, so this is my wig cap. Check the mani, check the nails, check the rings. I was so self-conscious about my content for my Gel X nails. Yeah, check the mani, hun. Check the mani. I'm so proud of myself. But given that it has saved me over $100+ a month, right, and like $1,200 in a year to do my own Gel X manicures, right, and to just redo them as frequently as I need to with all the materials that I ended up just purchasing myself, like that saved me a ton of money, right? So I still will post the content. I'll abandon the fair and post the content so you guys can see how I do my nails. Okay, so as I'm putting my wig cap on, notice how I'm not quite putting the wig cap on over my edges. Like I'm just putting the cap on over the front of my natural hair and making sure that it doesn't quite touch my edges, because I don't want to ruin all the hard work that I've done with the swoop pattern, right? So I'm making sure that that is there and maintained, laid and sprayed. I'm going to spray it up with my edge control, or excuse me, not my edge control, with my holding spray soon. I wish I did the holding spray after I put all my makeup on so that you guys could have seen what I was talking about. I feel like I did go back and do it, but that's a good tip for you to keep in the future if you want your makeup to stay in place. It just increases the chances that that'll happen when you use some holding spray over your face. Okay, so this is my eyeshadow palette. It's by Wanderlust. I don't remember where I got it. I feel like it was gifted, but I'll put the link in the description box if I can find it. I'm going to make this very funny and awkward face, contort my entire visage while I just lay this base of gold glitter shimmer on my eyelids. And I'm doing a very simple routine because I'm getting ready for an interview. Wish me luck. And what I'm doing is just making sure that I just don't do too much so it's not too usually, what I like to do is I'll throw in like an accent color, and I'm not saying that you can't do that for an interview, but it's not like, I'm going to sing on stage with the choir for my church or anything like that, or like going to a party. I would do some magnetic lashes and something a little bit more flashy, but I'm just kind of keeping it chill with just the gold shimmer, and I'm gonna do a black liner over the lid and some teardrops with some white shimmer, some silver shimmer on my inner corners. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So I'm going to take the black liner and just line my eyelids right over my waterline. You can see I grabbed some water actually to just dab a bit of the primer that was on my face, because I didn't rub it in very well. I rubbed it in well, but I just missed that one spot, right? So I grabbed some water real quick to fix that. And now I'm going to do my eyeliner. This is just your standard black eyeliner. I had done my brows before, but a tip that my aunt gave me a while back was to make sure that you line your brows with dark brown brow pencil, right? Don't do it with black, because the black can be kind of harsh unless you're going for that look with the black. But for me, I just feel like the black kind of looks a little artificial, and the brown just kind of looks a little bit more natural. So we're just working with that motion sensor. It's so funny because you can see exactly when the light goes a little darker and then it like brightens back up. So I'm just lining right over my waterline, at least my top waterline, right? And I put the links to my rings and my Gel X stuff in the description box, and then the Gel X, the video where I do the Gel X tutorial. It's so hard to see, guys. I'm so self-conscious about that content, but I figured it could help someone even if it's not the best angles. I don't have all the fancy camera equipment yet to film my nails, and I'm not the best. I'm really just, a novice at this sort of thing. I do what I need to do to save that money, honey, Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the silver shimmer for my inner corners in this will give me almost like a teardrop type of look. Yeah, on the inner eye. That's like my favorite thing to do with my makeup. Yeah. So there we go. Isn't that cute? I love this. Man, doing my makeup just makes me feel so like, just like it just helps me bring out, like enhance my natural beauty, right? And it helps me feel so just empowered, right? It helps me feel like I'm really taking care of myself and doing that extra step to invest in myself, especially before something like an interview. It's like, yes, she's here. You know, have no fear. She is here. All right. So I am going to, now go in with my lipstick. And what this is I had actually the Ariana Grande shade by MAC for so long, and then I think they discontinued it, unfortunately. But this was a very good dupe that Black Radiance did. I think the brand is Black Radiance. Yeah. Okay, if I can find it, I'll link it in the description box. Here we go with that motion sensor again. And I'll link my jewelry, nose ring, all of that stuff in the description box, just so you know where I'm getting everything from. That dress, in case you're interested, is one I primed as well a while back, before all the hullabaloo started with Amazon, but I will link that in the description box along with everything else. Okay, so you see I just pulled my wig cap back a little bit, and you can see how well slicked my hair is because I did put a little bit of that edge control on the hair in addition to my edges on the front of my natural hair as well. So I put my wig band down. That's in the description box as well. And what I noticed is just the wig band helps my wig better sit on my head. So it doesn't slide around as much. So I'm doing the back clip. And now I'm going to do the left clip. And I'm gonna like make sure that I tuck a little bit of the hair from the wig underneath the the hairline for the wig, so that it's not quite just sitting with the any of the lace visible, right? It just looks like hair. So by the time I put my headband on, right, it just looks almost like there's a smooth transition from my natural hair to the headband to the wig. Like it just kind of looks like, oh, hair, she has a headband on. You know, it looks a little less like, oh, she's definitely wearing a wig, right? Because that a little bit of that hair is tucked in front of the hairline, see? So you don't see like, oh, wig. You can't see any lace really, and there we go. Oh yeah. Okay, so that is slicked down. And I think I do just go on to adjust it later. But just to give you guys an idea of how this turns out, right? And I used to be so self-conscious, like one day they'll be onto me. Like, what is that meme or whatever it is, the TikTok thing? Like, they're never gonna know. They're gonna know. They're never gonna know. Like, who's gonna know? Who's gonna find out? Like, they'll never know. I promise you. Like, it's gotten to a point where even some of my other like Black women friends have been like, girl, what do you do with your hair? Like, how long does it take you to blow it out? And I'm like, you thought all this was mine? You know, and then I show them, like, it's not like I don't have hair. Like, I have a lot of hair. You guys have seen, you know, my natural hair. But the reason why my natural hair is doing so well is because I keep it cornrowed and under wigs. And I just, you know, shampoo my hair in the cornrows every 2 weeks. Okay, so check this part out, right? I go back after everything is done and I spray my hairline down with the water in my spray bottle. Hey. And that is the step that is essential for preventing the edge control from drying and turning white and like flaking. So I've noticed that helps me a lot. And then, like I said, what I would have done normally is I would have gone back. I think I did this after I got off camera, but I sprayed my holding spray on my face. Okay, so here's my perfume. This is Flower by Kenzo. And she is, if you want to be that girl when you're walking in the room, Flower by Kenzo is that girl. Like, she lasts forever. It's giving like a little bit of baby powder with some, what's it called? With some poppy, right? Just a little flower. And that's a little more pricey. But what I pair her with is available for a little less coin, and this is more popular. Y'all might know your girl Yara by Latafa, right? And she is giving a little bit of strawberry, a little amethyst, and a little floral, right? And she combined with that flower by Kenzo, man. That's a noteworthy combo. Every time I walk in the room, people are like, "Ooh, who is that? She smells so good." Like, it's you. So I just spray, on my neck, both sides behind my ears, my chest, and then obviously my inner wrists. Okay, so what I was saying again is at some point I do go back and spray my hairline and my face in particular with a little bit of the holding spray, even though it's for my hair. Like I already have my, here are my bangles. They're linked in the description box, where I found something similar and linked them in the description box. So I spray my face with a little bit of holding spray to keep my makeup from sliding, right? And it helps. It's not, perfect, but it does help keep the makeup on. And remember only to do that after you have your serum, sunscreen, primer, and stuff on. So you're not just spraying holding spray for your hair directly on your face. All right, so there's my Apple Watch. Oh, it's time to go. I have linked my rings, my Apple Watch, my little Aura ring dupe that I primed, before all the Amazon hoopla. But kisses, wish me luck. All right, bye.